Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing things a little bit different. As you can see, I started out with my makeup already on. Today I'm doing kind of a full face of first impressions slash new products to me. There were some hits, a lot of hits, and a few misses. If you want to see how I got this look today, then keep on watching. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. I've already prepped and primed my skin. But first off, I'm going to go ahead and start with the POREfessional Matte Rescue and use that to prime my face. And just do little dabs and work that in. Now, I'm going to let that dry. You want to let the products dry and sink into your skin so that way it's working, it's doing its job that it's supposed to. And you're not adding anything on top so that way it's not messing it up. Okay. Next, I'm going to go in with my Hello Happy. This is I think it's the Flawless Brightening Foundation in the shade 5. I'm going to take that, and I'm also going to be trying out this new Japanese complexion sponge duo that I got. This is the original one. I'm going in with this one right here. It got really big, if you can't tell. It's just dampened. I dampened it really well. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit. Do one pump. See how far that gets me real quick. I don't want to take it too far up into my under eyes because I'm going to be doing concealer. See, before, after. All right. Next, I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier. It's brand new. I've never used it. It's the Flawless Fusion in the shade 2W. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a nice little doe foot applicator. It's kind of flat. It feels nice and creamy. So let's go in right here and right here. It's pretty. I haven't dipped back into it yet. And now I do need a little extra along here for myself. Just a little bit. I don't know how pigmented or how easy this will blend out. Put a little more right there. And go down to help brighten up. A little extra coverage there. I'm gonna take my little Japanese sponge again and let's try it. Light tapping motions. Good. And I'm just using the very lightest hand when I'm tapping this out. It's kind of nice. Okay. Next, I'm going to use, which is new for me, the new Anastasia Beverly Hills, the loose setting powder in the shade Vanilla. And just to prove I haven't touched it because I want to, I've been wanting to, is the seal is still on there. All right, I'm going to just tap a little bit. Better. I'm going to take my Model Rock, or is that right? Moda. sorry, Moto Pro brush. This is the BMX 100 powder brush. What I like to do, my little tip on this, and I'll go into more details, I'm going to tap into it right there. And so I don't waste that extra, I'm going to tap it back into its little container. And see. Then whatever's left over in here, I'm going to take that sponge, and I'm not going to bake, because like I said, I'm going to try something different. Just a little bit. And just lightly press that. Next, to bronze all over the face, I got this new REVLON Skin Lights. It's the bronzer in the shade Sunkissed Beam. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to use my bling brushes, the F1, or the F11, sorry. And some nice little dome. Very light and fluffy, it's very soft. I love these brushes. I will have them linked down below in case you want to go in and check them out. Let's see. This does have, oops, a little bit of a sheen to it. You can see. Just tap into it. And I'm just going to go all over and warm up that skin right there. Okay, that's that. And now, because I want a little bit more warmth and definition around, I'm going to take, this is also new to me, the GIGI Gorgeous, the 6 Sculpt Bronzer Duo in the shade Turnt and Extra. But I'm going to take this shade right here to help sculpt out. And then I'm going to use this one right here. I don't know which one's which for the names. But I'm going to take this one here and help contour. And now I'm going to take my bling brushes, the F16, this little bitty small tapered dome. I like using it to help carve that out. Excuse me. Next is going to be blush. This is also new. Ciate London. And it is in the Marble Dusk or Marble Light shade Dusk. I also got this in, it was either my Ipsy or BoxyCharm. I don't remember which one. That's the shade. It's pretty. Nice pinky rosy. It does have a smidge of sheen, it looks like. I'm going to take my bling brushes, F12, little dome, and I'm going to tap it into right there. A little patting and swirls. There we go. But next is another newbie for me. It is the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Brow Pencil. It's in the shade Medium Brown. It's very, very small. Let me see. And I'm going to start underneath and work that line and define the bottom of my brow first. Just do a little flick. I like that. That's pretty. And then I'm going to brush these down a little bit. And you see I do have some sparse areas right here. A little fix. But I'm going to go in and lightly define that top area. Not too high. And then now what I'm going to do, instead of going upwards with my hairs already flicked down, I'm going to do little flicks. I'm not messing with this front part area because I want it to look more natural and gradient into it. Flick them back up. And here's where I'm going to start trying to do little brow hair flick. Okay. And this isn't a new product, it's just new to me. Every time I've tried to go and get one and try it, they never have my shade. And I always thought this one would be too dark. I just went ahead and got it. But this is one eyebrow done before, somewhat after. Okay, I'm back. I kind of like it. I went ahead and just set it with a clear brow gel. I don't have any new brow gel, so I just did that off camera. But it looks good. I like the pencil. I can see why it's always out of stock for my color and shade. Oops, I'm sorry. Next we're going to move on to eyes. And I'm going to be trying, once again, it's not new, but it's new to me, is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in the shade Original. I'm going to try this out. I normally don't ever use eye primer, but I want to give it a shot today. In. I don't know how much I'm supposed to use of this. And I'm just going to tap it out with my finger. But this is supposed to help protect those oils, not to break down your makeup throughout the day. So I want to give it a shot. I'm not going to set it down because I do want to give it a fair go. It does feel kind of dry. Okay. Today I'm going to be using the Morphe X Mannymua Glam Palette. I've never used it. It is new. You can get it at Ulta or through Morphe. Ooh. And I will give you guys swatches if you want, or I'll insert it. There's the palette. And these are the highlighters I was talking about that I was going to use on my face. I'll do that a little bit later. But I do just kind of want to play with it and see how these shadows work. I've never used it. I did watch his reveal video for it. Sorry. So I want to give that a go. I'm going to start with the Morphe X Jeffree Star, the JS5. It's a nice little, see right there. It's a nice little medium size, I'll say, blender brush. And I'm going to dip into shade Sophie. Not much of a kickback. If you can see, good amount of payoff on there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay this down right above my crease and start the transition color. Cannot even see that. Or maybe it's that eyeshadow primer. I don't know. But I think it's the same color as my skin tone. I'm just going to give that a good blending, windshield, and circle. Use this one. It is the Morphe X Jeffree Star, the JS6. It's a little bit smaller. Yep. And then I'm going to go in with Zaya. That's the name of his dog. And she is absolutely precious. And it is the color of his dog. And that's why he named it that. But it's a nice little pigment payoff there. I'm just going to get the tip of it there. And then I'm going to work this right above my real crease. I have hooded eyes. So I want to give the illusion that I have a different crease. Sorry, I keep bumping my table. And I'm going to do light tapping to place it in there. You see? And I'm just going to follow that crease shape. Now, I'm very familiar with Morphe and their formula. And I'm very familiar with Mannymua and his makeup line, Lunar Beauty, and his eyeshadow formula. And both normally have very good pigment payoff. Normally. I'm not getting very good payoff today. And it's making me wonder if it's that primer or if it's the palette. I'm just going to softly buff this into it, patting and defining that crease. I want to take that same brush I used. And I'm going to buff those two back together. You see a little bit of pigment payoff. I don't know if they're just super close to my skin tone or if the actual shadow payoff isn't really there. So there's those two colors. You can see a little bit more, not a lot. Probably Zaya would have been just as good as my transition. I don't know. We'll see. But next, I'm going to really go into a deeper color. And I'm going to take my Morphe X Jekyll and Hyde, the JH40. It is a very small tapered blender brush. Very small. So it'll be really good to get into those creases right there. Maybe that'll help me. I'm going to dip into Spellbound right here. It's kind of a nice deep brown maroon. A little bit. I'm going to just tap that there. I hate to say it, but I think it's the palette that's not giving me good payoff. Well, let's just keep going. Okay, I'm gonna take that same one that I put Zaya down with. No, that's not it. I'm gonna take that same one I put Zaya down with, and I'm gonna blend that one together with no extra product. And I can't get a good soft blend when I hold back here. They say softer blend back here. but I'm just a little bit higher and just lightly grazing. I'm going to take that Spellbound again and just kind of really define that outer, if I can, if it will. I'm not loving this palette. I'm really not. It's making me want to stop because I normally don't have this issue here or this right here. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna stop using it. It's just no. No. Okay, I'm back for now. All I did was I took a little bit of that Anastasia Beverly Hills powder and just lightly tapped over to help catch whatever fallout I end up using for whatever I and I took it also and went like this on the outside to help try and clean up some of that stuff. Let me see. That's really disappointing. Let me see. Okay, just to show that Mannymua, his beauty line, I'm going to use the Strawberry Dream, his color palette. His formulas really are amazing. And so is MORPHE. Excuse me, I'm sorry. They're really nice. They're beautiful. I love this palette. Absolutely love this palette. It's so gorgeous. I'm just going to go in on top of what I've already done from that MORPHE palette. Don't work out. All right. Anyway. Let me see something. Brush this away. Let me try this little trick here and take my powder. We'll see how that works. I'm not pressing this into the skin. I'm just lightly tapping it there just to kind of catch whatever fallout might be from here on out because I don't want to mess this up too much. I'm going to do the same thing I did here to the other side and I'll be right back. Okay. Now, one thing I did forget to mention with his strawberry palette, I think most of his palettes, if not all of them, they're pressed pigments. So the difference with that is since they're cruelty free and vegan and all that, they use dye. So it can stain your eyelids. This one has done it before. It doesn't bother me because I can cover it up, but just a pre-warning for that. Okay. Now, sorry for the smacking lips. I also want to apologize for my last video. My fan was on and it was doing that ding, ding, ding. I try to cover it with music as much as I could, so I'm terribly sorry if that got on your nerves. It surely got on my nerves big time. I hated that. I'm going to wipe that away now real quick. And so it kind of just helped clean up that little area. Still see some. What I want to do now is I want to take a very clean, big, fluffy blender brush. Doesn't matter which one. Just take it. And I want to blend all that up top together. because those two palettes aren't wanting to work well together. So let's see if we can do that real quick. Hold it back here. And I'm just doing soft circles. I don't think I want to use any of the shimmers out of that. I actually want to go in, because I didn't try any of the shimmers in this one. So let me see that. Let's see. Let's see. I'll do the swatches. They feel really nice. That doesn't mean that they are. So pretty. That one is a duochrome. It goes from brown to blue. I love that. That was the reason why I wanted this. I might try that, but those are pretty. But I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to, where's my brush? I'm going to spritz it real good. And then I'm going to dip into, it's called Aries. Just dip into that real quick. Looks like it's nice. And you know what? It doesn't look like anything's coming off of it. Let's see. And go in where there's no product right there. And I'm just doing some patting. I gotta say, I'm not impressed. I'm gonna do the other side, but I just want to show you real quick. You can see I have fallout from it. That's it being wet too on my cheek. And excuse you, go lay down. I'm sorry. I am gonna do the other one because I don't want to redo my makeup, and I'm just being real and honest with you guys. And I just want to show you. I am taking it and I'm digging into there, and there's hardly anything on that brush. Wet it. Where are you? You know what? Just for the sake of me saying I did it, I'm going to take my clean finger. What? Okay, it's on there. It's beautiful. It really, really is. Let's see if this helps. It's a little bit more of a color payoff. Not much though. It's still on my finger. I don't know. I'm going to say it's a pass. It didn't work. You didn't do your job. I love Manny. I love Morphe, but maybe it's a bad palette. I don't know. The pigments are coming off. This is lackluster. This is a duochrome right here. Okay. You see that? It looks white here, but when you press into it and you touch it, it's going to have that beautiful blue slash pink duochrome. Okay. Right here next to the one that I haven't even wiped it off. Watch. You got, like, it's so good. It really is. So it has to be the palette. It has to be the palette. Okay. And I take it. It is dry. I'm not dipping. And just do a few little swipes on there. Comes off. And I'm just going to... it's beautiful. You see the difference? Should have done it in the first place. The Morphe X Mini MUA palette. No, not for me. And so this is the look I came up with using his Lunar Beauty line. Helped it, but I was not trying to go this bold today. So next I'm going to use some new mascara. It just came out. It's from Maybelline, New York. It is the Falsies lashes. Is that right? Oh, Falsies Lash Lift. So it's got a nice little hourglass shape. And it's not too liquidy. It's not too drying looking either. Let's see. There we go. So I'm going to finish my eyes off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've got my lashes on and I already did my lip since, you know, I went a little too crazy on the eyes on accident. We went with that. Take these down. I don't need that up anymore. I don't know what highlight to do, because I was going to use the Morphe X Manny. Maybe I should just try it and see what... Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna take my clean hand. It feels super dry. Super dry. There's the two colors. This one is Apollo and this one is Nova. I wanted to do this one because it, whatever. Let's see. No. 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 Throw it away. Just throw it away. Okay. I'm going to go in with another one from Manny's line, the Lunar Beauty. Last time I showed you the shade Venus. This one is in the shade Mars. I love his packaging. It's so pretty. But it is like a peachy pink color. It's so beautiful. Okay. I want to Something like that, right? Let me show you. So creamy. And just, you see how much more shiny? It's pretty. I'm gonna lightly tap into that. Setting spray. Then I believe I'm done. And it is the Rimmel Stay Matte Fix and Go. Never used it. Still got the little seal on it. Okay, like I always do. I shake it up. And see how you can't hear it? It means it's mixed real well now. So let's see. Ooh, it's a nice mist. Okay. Ooh. It smells real light and refreshing, almost like a soft cucumber smell. Let's see. Yes, Kaki. Okay, okay, ready. I would tell you what lashes these are, but I don't remember. And I don't think I have the box for them anymore. But they're big and dramatic. Goes with the look today, I guess. I think it looks good, but yeah. So far, so good. I'm gonna go over my thoughts of everything. The Hello Happy, loved it. It is kind of my shade, and that's with me putting my tan on. The Benefit, the POREfessional, it looks like my skin is still matte, but that's also because I also use the Rimmel Stay Matte. Love the smell of it, love the spray on it. And the concealer, I think it's very good. I probably could have used a little bit more. Just my personal preference, just right there. The Japanese sponge, they're good. They're very soft. They're a little bit firmer than the Real Techniques, but the feel of it, it's much softer. So it feels like it's gonna get an even application process on that. The Anastasia Beverly Hills, the loose setting powder, I really like it. I think it's definitely okay for under my eyes. All over the face, I don't know, but the shade Vanilla, I'd like to try and get another shade, maybe one up, to see if that helps, and maybe have the two different tones. The bronzers, not my favorite. It's okay, but since I self-tanned last night, it's not really deep enough for my skin tone right now. The GIGI Gorgeous Bronzer Duo. This one worked better for my contouring, I think, than this one. But, like I said, I don't think this one is for me. I'll stick with my Benefit Hoola. Now, of course, I love Manny's highlighters. Love it. What else was new? Mascara, but it's still mascara. I think it's okay. I don't think it's something you need to rush out and go get. Ciate London, the Marbled Lights. I love it. It looks really good. It looks natural. It's fleshed. It blends like a dream. I like it. I don't even want to go there with that palette. No. What else? I think that's it. I think. What are you doing back there? What are you doing? But that completes the video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed everything. I had fun besides the palettes. But, you know, you live and you learn. Hopefully I helped out some of you guys, and maybe you want to go find something and test it out yourself. If you do, please let me know down below. And if not, if you're not already subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you did. Just hit the thumbs up, like it. I've also had questions too on how to subscribe. What you do is you just hit that red box down below that says subscribe, hit it. And if you want to be notified when I go and post one every time, then hit the little bell button and then hit all, and it'll notify you of all my videos when I upload them. Other than that, I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed everything. I did, and I'll keep you updated down below. In other words, thank you so much. Bye.